Yo, what's up, guys? All right, let's post links for that one too. What? Why did it sign me out of here? There we go. What's up, Michael? What's up, man? All right, guys. So we got our other stream up and running now. We got our live trading stream up. There we go. What's up, guys? Good morning. All right. We should have Mitch here. Let me go check my other one. There's the link to the live trading stream. I tried, Ymir. I tried, man. That's gonna take up my entire screen if I do that, bro. I tried. I'll have to play with it another time. But yeah, if I try to put the float size on the down gappers one, it's gonna take up most of my screen, and all the other scans are gonna be blocked. So yeah, so sorry, bro. But yeah, so y'all go check out the live trading stream. It just started up now. And I'll post this link here. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my headphones so I can hear Mitch. But yeah, interesting morning for sure. The SPY is actually pretty volatile overall, just like yesterday. But we got RKDA, which is gapping up here. Very interesting. Gapping up from 7 to 816 or so. We also have VIPS. VIPS gapping up from 620s to 708. We got LK gapping up. We got OSTK moving. We got CGC. We got Real. We got Roku. DCPH, we got TLRY. We got a lot of volatility and movement overall today. We got PVTL, which is buyout rumors. We got BLIN if you like penny stock. So we got a lot of options today for sure, guys. The SPY overall is technically up a very small amount, and so the SPY is up a little bit here. But yeah, like I said, we got a solid amount of choices this morning. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my headphones. All right. All right, guys. So, yeah, hold on, man. Let me see. I'll try to. I don't know if I'm actually gonna be able to. GE. Let me check. Do a sound check here. That's working fine. We should have Mitch here. There we go. Can you remove the revenue growth? I can try, man. Like I said, though, it is. I've tried to change it before, but it's. Let me see. What's up, man? Hold on one second. I guess I could throw earnings out of there. There we go. All right. Yeah, that actually should work. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Yeah, that's probably true. Here, I think that's more. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, this will work fine. I think. I'll mess with it later. I think the only thing people. Yeah, I think most people are really worried about float size, gap, and price, and of course the symbol. But that works. There we go. Earnings is so important. Uh, all right. Here, let me. I should still have enough room, I think. There we go. And then let's try to do that with this one too, and then see how much room we got. We should still have enough though. I think we'll still have plenty of room. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think they can hear you, Mitch. Hold on, my bad, man. Let me try to figure out this. Okay. There we go. There we go, guys. How's that? That should work. All right. All right, guys. Whew, man. All right, guys. So yeah, so we got. Oh wait, here. Let me unmute Mitch. Let me figure out how to do that real quick. There we go. All right. Nope, not yet. Here, let me get you set up, and then I'm gonna get you set up on. Now they can hear you. Let me get you set up on. On on Man, I keep saying it. On Zoom.
Sounds good, man. Sounds good to me. Zooming. Sleep.
Yeah. You see what I'm doing? It's not. It's. I'm doing this so they can't see it because I got to get you up on Zoom, and so this way they won't be able to see our older messages. That's why I'm doing that. By the way.
Not stressing it, bro. You're good.
Close.
Sleep.
Yeah. Hold on. Zoom.
Sleep.
Discord. Sorry, guys. Long process.
All right. So top stocks, guys. Top stocks of the day. Dun dun dun. See what we got here.
Sorry, guys. Getting Mitch in here. That's what I'm doing here. That's why you see me over here.
Playing around, man.
It's a fun day, bro. We got a lot of movement in the market right now.
Yeah, I mean, I
wait, hold on. Whoa.
Whoa.
Quiet for just a second.
Yeah, hold on. Just a second. Go.
Alright, I mean, I still hear the echo on mine.
Yeah, you got an echo.
There we go. Alright, how is it now, guys? Is there an echo now? Say something, Mitch.
What's going on, traders? How we doing out there?
Yeah, that should be good. Let me know if that works, guys. That should work. Test. Everybody can hear us good on the trade ideas stream and the
Scanner chat
scanner
and then
chat.
live stream.
Yep.
Live stream scanner chat.
Oh man. All right, guys. Yeah, let me know how we sound on both of these guys. We also got Mitchell on this one too. Let me see. Throw Mitch here for a minute while we're getting everything rolling. There we go. Yep. All right, there we go. So we got it up. I'm getting better at it, guys. I'm getting better. I might have a little bit of fumbles, you know what I mean? But I'm doing better.
What's up? What's up, traders?
I want to use the on Discord. I want to use the @everyone thing, but I don't want to abuse that. You know.
Spam.
Yeah. Well, it tags everybody in the Discord, and I know I could get more views that way if I just did @everyone for every video I uploaded. But
Yeah. I mean, maybe once in the morning. Once
I
in the morning's not too bad, I think.
yeah. I mean, people make fun of me because I don't know how to use Discord because I didn't use Discord up until now, up until I started trading and having this channel here. So it's like I have no idea how to use Discord. People make fun of me because I'm so lost. A lot of people make fun because we only have one channel in our Discord. But I think it's better that way because it makes everybody talk on the same one.
All right, guys. If you're still on the scanner stream, we have started the live stream up. So you want to go ahead and switch on over or keep both up at the same time, whichever you prefer, really. Now I'm going to go ahead and put it up in the scanner chat so that you guys can switch on over or just leave both up so you can go ahead and use the scanners and trade with us.
Yep. What's up, James? Good morning, man. Good morning, bro. Yeah, it'll take a little while to get some more people, but we'll start. We'll get some more coming in here. So, fun fact: I've ended every day this week up in gross profits. In net profits, on the other hand, it has been not as good. In net profits, it has not been as good of a week. So, big thing I need to work on, guys, again today is I need to scale up in size. I cannot take this wimpy 100 share position. It's just not going to work. I got to scale up in sizing, guys, and I can't be scared to take bigger sizing. That's the goal today. I didn't do it yesterday. I was super accurate yesterday, 4 out of 4. No losing trades at all yesterday. And then I just 150 shared it all day, unfortunately. So that's what I need to do today, guys. I built up a decent enough cushion of over $500 on this account, so I have enough room to take some solid swings for a week or so before I'm even going to start being down any in this account. So I got to do it. Everybody motivate me to do that today. That's my goal. Scale up in size. I got to do it. Yeah, man. It's tough, Ben. It's tough, brother. But that's what I got to do.
You guys just don't see it as a problem. Use it as a strength. I always see that if you can kind of figure out your weakness and flip it around for yourself, find the positives in what you do. At the end of the day, if you do take smaller sizing, that means you're kind of being more risk adverse. And being risk adverse is not really a bad thing. You just got to start learning to take your shots at the right moment. And I think that's really the next step up is trying to find the A+ setups between the C+ setups. And then when you have the A+ setups, go at them hard because that's what they are. They're A+ setups.
Right, exactly. And that's what I got to do. And there was a lot of A+ setups yesterday that I went wimpy with. So it's just been, I've been doing it for years, and I understand, like, that is the biggest habit in trading I need to break. And if it is, like you said, it's a pro and a con as well. It's good because I protect my account. But it's bad because whenever I'm doing as well as I have been the last few months, I'm just not showing any significant gains from it. And I'm up, I can't be too greedy here. You know, I'm up almost $600, and I worked really hard, and it took a long time to pull this account into the green. And so I have to be grateful for where I'm at as a trader, but you always want to strive to do better, and so that's what I'm focusing on now. Is just trying to, because if I could take bigger size, if I could get an average share size of like 1,000 shares, I could seriously be making a solid amount of money trading, and I think I'm right there on the cusp of doing that, and I have to, have a little bit more guts and take some bigger sizing, but we'll see how that goes.
A bunch of retail stocks taking hit. The one that I'm going to be watching today is really interesting. As we all know, that PVTL, and that is tradable for us on TradeNet. So we'll be definitely taking a look at that.
Yeah, that one's buyout rumors is what that one is. It's on
Yes.
buyout rumors. So I don't like it as much for that reason, just because it's a lot of times you'll see these buyouts. They'll have a really narrow range after they go up to the buy price, the buyout price, and so that's the only thing I'm worried about. I do like it on the short side. I think it's, especially considering it's just a rumor. I don't mind it on the short side, but we'll see. It's got some. The good thing about buyouts is they do have some pretty obvious levels up here. The levels are very obvious with buyouts. So you got these levels here, um, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Watching that one too.
With this one, I think it's kind of one of these that the rumor still talked about. So it can either two things can happen here, guys. There's two things I think that can happen. A lot of times we have two options. Um, there's a kind of old saying that they say, kind of buy the rumor, sell the
Sell the
news.
news. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think you got to be careful here also because a lot of people will buy the rumor. The rumor right now is that kind of that buyout. Now, if it flips around and it just doesn't happen, the kind of the business deal doesn't go through, you can easily see this one come right back down to $10. So
Right.
I think
100%.
that's what investors are looking for today is are there going to be what we call big time bag buyers on this stock? Are people going to take every single time the stock rips down? Are people going to absorb the volume and bring it right back up to the highs and really let it explode?
Yeah, it should be interesting for sure.
Yep. Another one to watch is a decent earnings report was Walmart. Walmart up on the day. Not many stocks up on the day, but this stock is up 6.6%.
Walmart. What's the symbol?
WMT.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I've never traded this one before. I've never traded Walmart before. But it looks good. Solid levels. The two I'm really interested in this morning are VIPS. Check out VIPS. It's actually breaking highs right now. VIPS is up to
The VIPs.
721. Yep.
The
Looks good.
VIPs.
Up to 721. We also have CGC with a big gap down there.
Yeah, man. My cannabis stock's trying to come back for me or something.
We got OSTK moving some as well. RKDA, which are all tradable. RKDA bouncing back, fighting back some after some
I think I
weakness.
might have to go find me some canopy growth cannabis and then take a trade long term.
The one I always used to trade NBEV for
I think
that.
that will come back sometime. Do you
I
know
don't
that
know,
one's
man.
actually located in Denver? Not Denver, but Colorado. I think it's Colorado Springs.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. This one, it had some hype behind it. It's just kind of dwindled down the last, 3 or 4 months, and we'll see. I don't even think it's tradable for us. The liquidity's gotten so bad. Oh, it is still tradable. Yeah, but the liquidity's just bad for this one.
Yeah,
It's definitely worse than some other ones. And so
I
I just
think
kind of moved
it's.
on to looking at CGC, CRON, ACB,
Yeah,
better
I think
volume.
what's going to take a lot of these stocks to move again is going to be either two things. For cannabis stocks, we've already seen what a good earnings report looks like, and that's APHA. And a good earnings report will always have a kind of increase revenues, increase profitability. The key concern in the cannabis industry is not really if it's going to sell, the demand,
Right.
but are they meeting that demand and how much really is it growing? because that's really the kind of the concern, the main concern for investors is the growth, the long term growth, especially with stocks that are kind of having cannabis in Canada, which is only less than 1 year legal. So that's really the next step. I know in October they're going to be releasing kind of the edibles side, and then that should also give them some increase. Really, I think it's going to take kind of hype and catalyst from elections to really bring these stocks right back up. That's what I think, at
Yeah, I
least.
think I talked about it a while ago. I think most cannabis plays are long-term holds because I think it's inevitable that it's going to be legal eventually. Within the next 5 to 10 years, it's going to be legal everywhere in the United States. Um, the problem with that is that you don't know. It's very hard to predict on a short-term basis, and so I think that I'm jealous over here in Texas. You know what I mean? I'm jealous over here in Texas. Texas legalized CBD, but and hemp, I guess, is what they legalized. But I think eventually it's an inevitability. It's gonna be they're all gonna be legal within 5 to 10 years. I don't care what anybody says. And I think that if you're gonna invest, kind of like what Eric's doing. I know Eric, OG in our member Discord, Eric buying them penny plays. Buying them penny stocks, this cannabis penny stocks, and while some of them might not work, the ones that do work really really well, and he can make a ton of money with those. So I think they're most long term holds.
All right. KSS, that's not a bad one to look at. Yesterday, really taking a hit.
I think you're talking about Edsel in the chat, Mitch. Edsel's the one that called the pattern out. Not Ben, I don't know about. I don't think Ben did.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're good. I just noticed it. You're good.
My bad, Edsel. I felt like I put you on there, but something
Edsel
happened.
calling out.
Ben took over my head, man.
But
He's
yeah,
taking over.
there's also OSTK this morning. OSTK LK as well. LK OSTK.
Yeah,
Um,
OSTK definitely. We'll watch that one. That one has some
real.
good movement. It's also JD. JD still up, guys. I think this one is extended. It has a good resistance above it at 32. But if it can't get above that 32, I think we're gonna get a big move down to 20. So I'll be watching JD also. PVTL failing already in pre-market. Let's see how that's looking, guys.
I'm guessing
Yeah.
they came out with something that said that. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go ahead and look up some news. That reminds me. We'll go ahead and look up some news right now, and we can get to the bottom of what's going on with a lot of these stocks. All right. So first one we can really look at here is PVTL. So potential acquisition by VMware is what this one is. Um, the company confirmed discussions with VMware Incorporated regarding a potential acquisition of Pivotal. Um, so Pivotal did confirm that through this special committee on their board, it's in discussions with them regarding a potential business combination and negotiating definitive agreements with regards to a transaction in which VMware would acquire all of the outstanding shares of Class A common stock of Pivotal for cash at a per share price equal to $15. So $15 strike price, $15 buyout price is what the rumor is. Not the rumor necessarily. Now they have confirmed basically that they're in talks with them.
There's a
Um,
rumor going around.
we also have next one to look up is what was it? VIPS. VIPS, very interesting here. We can go ahead and look up VIPS here as well. While I'm looking up news as well, guys, let me know if you guys want me to look up anything specific today. Anything specific, let me know. Um, we'll try to. While I'm looking up news, we can also kind of look at a few other stuff. So BLIN, if you like penny stocks is moving, we can go ahead and look that one up since I see it in here already. And with BLIN, this one is up after positive third quarter results for BLIN. Positive third quarter results. FCSC gapped up some and then gave it all back after second quarter results. We got SLS, CS. If you like penny stocks, look at SLS. SLS gapping up
Nice.
from 1470 to 1695
All
basically
right, guys.
17.
I'm over here doing research for you guys. I found some good important information for that PVTL. So VMware would acquire all the outstanding shares of Class A common stock for Pivotal for cash at a per share equal price of $15. So right there, guys, mark that price point because that price point is going to be very, very vital to the stock. $15 is where it would get bought out at.
Did you uh did you hear me when I went over it? I said that exact same thing.
Oh, I had myself muted.
Oh,
All right,
my
thank you.
bad. Oh no, you're good. But no, yeah,
No, I'm
fifteen
just going
dollars.
through it. Yeah,
Oh no, you're good.
just
No
going through
worries.
the what's called the 8K uh, on the kind of the SEC website.
Yeah, for sure. But so we went over it. So $15 is the buyout price, the speculated buyout price, and it's not a rumor. They have confirmed that they're actually in talks with VMware with that $15 price target, price buyout price. So yeah, that's the big level for sure. Um, but yeah, so SLS is penny stocks. If you like penny stocks, it's gapping up from 1417 to 17, and it's gapping up because second quarter EPS is up from last year for SLS. My bad, Mitch. Yeah, I'm just trying to go through these, and then
You're
we could.
good.
Okay.
One that I'll watch that's connected to it. At least figure out some good information. Dell. Watch Dell, guys. Dell's a major part of this deal.
Hmm. Interesting.
That's
I got a Dell.
DELL.
I got a Dell. My computer's an Inspiron 3670, so
This is
I
a
got a
big
Dell.
part of that deal. So we'll watch that, and it's pretty down on the day. So we'll keep watching that.
All right, so we also have CSIQ, which you can see is gapping up on this top chart here, and it's gapping up after positive or upbeat second quarter results. We have RKDA, which is up or no catalyst, but the one I'm really trying to look up is VIPS. This is what I'm especially watching this morning, and VIPS is up because it posted better than expected second quarter EPS and sales results. So positive second quarter results for VIPS. We also have OSTK here, which is gapping up some, like I said. And this one is up. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I'm not really seeing much for this one. So yeah, so that's basically what I see right now. SINT is the other one I wanted to look up. Penny stock, SINT. I don't know if I went over this one yet, but SINT making some really big parabolic moves from 177 to 245. So it's up a very solid amount for SINT, and this one is up. Let's see if we can find the catalyst. So it did a little bit better this year. It narrowed its second quarter loss from a year ago, and it regained NASDAQ listing compliance for SINT. So interesting here. We'll see what happens with some of these. But yeah, that's what I got so far. Yeah. Do you remember those commercials, Nick? I remember those commercials. Dude, you got a Dell. Yeah, man. I actually have a Dell now. I have a Dell, but then I also have my baby laptop, which I just got. This is my laptop here. You guys can see it. It is it is the new Lenovo Legion 545. So can y'all see it? Yeah, it's the new Lenovo Legion 545. This is what you see going on with my. This is where I got the scanner stream up. But yeah, that's my new laptop. Got it a few months ago. It's pretty tight. It's pretty light actually. It's i7, 16 gigs of RAM. You know, pretty solid laptop for the price. Yeah, I think we're good. Let me see.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Alienware is owned by Dell now. They bought Dell out. That's interesting. I didn't even know that. live, but my Thinkorswim keeps glitching. Got to restart it to make sure I was doing it right. Let's see what James is saying. How do I buy in pre-market on Thinkorswim? Are you actually trading on Thinkorswim? So is it a live account or is it a demo account? Because it all depends on that, if it's a live or a demo account. You know, there's some pros and cons. Oh, it's a live account, but my Thinkorswim keeps glitching. So what are you trying to buy it with? Yeah, so, yeah, we looked at PVTL, Ebro. PVTL is up after they confirmed that they're in talks for potential acquisition with a $15 price with VMware. Live account, add to CGC position. Yeah, you just want to make sure that the order is set up for it. Like, for instance, if you're going to buy it, I guess you could go to Active Trader here. And, yeah, it's been so long since I actually traded on Thinkorswim. But I don't know if I ever actually... I don't think I ever actually bought anything in pre-market. The most pre-market trading I did was on Webull. Yeah, I think they're right, Adrian and Nick. You got to change it from a day order to an extended hours order, which is EXT. And yeah, guys, any comment on if CTST will make a comeback? Let's look at CTST. We can take a look at it. So I do advise you, if you're in the scanner chat, to join our live stream, or our live trading stream. It's live now. We actually keep both of these streams going during the day, so you can have scanners and watch us trade live. This is also where we are reviewing charts. And so there's the link in the, I just posted the link for that in the chat in the scanner stream. And if you're in, if you want the link to the scanner stream now, if you're in the actual trading stream, I'll post that here too. There's that link here as well. All right, guys. So yeah, so with CTST, I mean, this is just, to be honest, this is just usually what you get with penny stocks. You know, when you're trading penny stocks, most of the time they're gonna fail on these big spikes. And I mean, this was a little bit healthier of a company though, but yeah, I mean, the last, let's see, since early July, it's looked pretty weak. It spiked and then failed, and this is what happens a lot of the time with these big gap ups. It's one of the reasons, like, I think new traders get involved with penny stocks a lot of the time, or they get involved, and when they see a big gap up, they're very bullish, right? But in my opinion, at least the way I trade, when I see a penny stock gap up a huge amount, I'm very short biased, because most of the time these penny stocks are terrible companies, and so they almost never hold their gains. If they gap up, they may run a little bit for a day or two, but almost always they're going to come right back down. They almost never hold their gains, and I think CTST is an example. It might spike again sometime, but it just looks really weak. It gapped up all the way to 360s, and then it came right back down to almost where it was before at 187 at the lows. So it just looks weak. And again, I mean, most of the time these are terrible companies, and so they're not going to hold the gains. A lot of times the gains are just because of hype or getting pumped up from whomever. And so yeah, it's something that people got to understand. Penny stocks are terrible companies. You might see some gurus scalping them, but you don't want to marry a penny stock unless you're buying like actual penny stocks that are like half of a cent, and you're just trying to, you know, kind of play the lottery is what I kind of call that, and see if you can get one that actually starts to go crazy. You can actually make a solid amount of money doing that. Or unless you're shorting these penny stocks at the top, which I actually prefer, and I might start doing in the near future. But that's how I play them, at least. That's how I trade them, at least. Again, guys, go check out Trade Ideas. They are doing their test drive this week, and so They're doing their test drive this week, and so you can try them out for a week for like $9. You can use promo code BT15 if you're buying trade ideas. If you're buying trade ideas to get 15% off. And so there's those links in the chat there. All right, guys. So we got about 4 minutes left. About 4 minutes, guys. So let's do this. All right, guys. It's so hard to find good picks when you can't short. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the tough situation for new traders specifically. Um, yeah, and that's one of the reasons, too. It's just tough for a new trader. It's very tough. They say 90% of traders fail, and that's absolutely true. And the reason it's true is because new traders are kind of, they're swimming upstream here. You know what I mean? And they gotta deal with commissions, brokers, not being able to short a lot of the time, and it's just very hard to succeed as a new trader. It takes a little while, and it's one of the reasons that the failure rate is so high with when somebody starts trading is because it's extremely difficult for the new trader to succeed because there's fees, prices, and you're getting hit from all sides with different fees and prices. No PDT brokers. It's just it's tough. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my CBD vape for the market open, and so I'll be right back, guys.
Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Well, we got about a minute and a half left here. All right, good luck, everybody. Good luck, AZ. Good luck, Edsil. Good luck, Daily Swinger, Ben, Adrian, Ebro, James in the house, Adrian, Guarvar, Scott, Alvaro, Michael, Desert, Eagle, Yamir. Everybody, good luck, man. Let's go ahead and trade our strategies. Let's go ahead and stick to the system. Let's make some good money.
Hey, I don't know who that is. Yeah, I gotta work though.
Let's do it, guys.
All right, how much time we got left until the open? What is it?
30 seconds.
All right, I made it. All right, I made it. All right, guys. So yeah, RKDA. All right, we got RKDA. We have VIPS main watches. All right, guys. There's the bell. We got AMD, VIPS moving some here. SINT. RKDA is dropping here, the overall market. All right, let me get the other scanners up for the open, guys, on trade ideas. Sorry, I forgot to do that.
All right, I'm seeing Walmart come down pretty quickly. but it needs to break 11125s for me.
Yeah, good luck, guys. Hey, what's up, Gaurav? Thanks, man. Thanks, bro. We have VIPS that's dropping. I'm going to look that one for a VWAP fade. We got, if you like penny stocks, SINT is spiking up here. SINT, it's up to 260s. So SINT looks interesting here. Did you find it? Thank you. All right. But yeah, like I said, SINT, VIPS, we got RKDA here. We got the SPY overall is actually up some. And I think it probably will rebound some. It's dropped a lot, but who knows? You never know. The market could get really weak. We got LK dropping significantly here. LK dropping big. All right, yeah, RKDA dropping significantly here. We got VIPS. We got Roku. Look at Roku tank, man. You see that thing? Look at that thing drop. DCPH is another one I'm watching. Roku. Look at SINT, guys. If you like penny stocks, SINT is really popping up here. SINT is up to 285s at its highs now. It's at 275 now. So really making some moves here for SINT. The big thing to watch for this one now is to see if it actually can break the pre-market high, because that's what it's testing now for SINT. And to show you guys what I mean, the pre-market high is such a significant level with these that that's the level that I would look to see if it holds support there. So right around here at 277. My Thinkorswim's lagging a little bit. There we go. 277 pre-market high, which is right around the $0.25. We also have VIPS drop, AMD dropping here. The SPY is down. It's still up on the day, but it's down a little bit. MU breaking below the VWAP, maybe pull back to it some here. Roku doesn't look bad for a fade if we can get that set up. But yeah, look at SINT. Like I said, the big thing is to see if it pulls back down to this pre-market level, holds it as support, and then continues on its move back up. That's what I would look at for SINT here. All right, SINT, again, it came back down to 280, right around that pre-market high, and now it's running back up. I got to clear some of these drawings. Man, my Thinkorswim is lagging big here, man. Let me check the stream. The stream's fine. But yeah, my Thinkorswim is just lagging. I don't know why. SPY is sideways, guys, so just be careful. Don't marry anything quite yet, I would say. Unless you're momentum scalping SINT. Yeah, look at SINT go, though. Very, very interesting. Looking at AMD here, I really don't mind it. I gotta find a way to pin this zoom. Market's rebounding some, testing the highs, and then it actually got rejected right around that high. LK for a fade. INMD. Gonna look at AMD if it can pull back down to the bottom of that range and then bounce up there. AMD and VIPS. I really don't mind AMD here. I could use a 57 risk. Oh man, I just barely missed it. I got so close to it too. Unfortunate. Down to 46, back down to the bottom of the range. All I could do was laugh about it. Got super close to it, but it is what it is. I'll still look at it. I mean, if it gets back up to 50s, I just like that 30-60 risk. But yeah, there it goes. And this was the move I really wanted. There it goes. Called it out, and it just dropped way too quick for me to take advantage of it. Liked it up here at 54. It's down to 38 now. Unfortunate, but is what it is. Just going to keep moving here. CGC testing the lows. There goes AMD breaking the lows of the day here. LK doesn't look bad. There goes DCPH breaking lows here as well. I'm assuming the SPY. Yeah, there goes the SPY breaking down to the lows here. Let's try to exit out of some of this. Try to give my computer a little bit more. All right, so there's a VIPS that's moving up to the highs here, testing the highs of the day. You there, bro?
Yeah, I'm here just trying to find a stock.
Okay.
Um,
LK.
I saw KSS go up, but kind of couldn't make my measurement for risk until it was already past it.
Yeah, look at Roku. Doesn't look bad if it could squeeze up there. There goes VIPS. VIPS is getting up there. And AMD, I really liked AMD at 54, but it just tanked. It's down to 30 now. Maybe look for a pullback. DCPH as well. SINT's testing the high of the day here. It's at 318s. 318s. I'm looking at a DCPH here as well. But yeah, look at VIPS. VIPS is breaking highs, starting to run. I'm going to try to change this on my application settings to see if I can get this thing to run a little bit better. Let's try fast. Should eat a little bit less energy there. Yeah, that should work. Look at Real for a VWAP bounce play. REAL for a potential VWAP bounce here. And I don't mind this 86 level for DCPH. It's got a huge range, but I don't mind that. HTZ taking a hit. Yeah, the market just broke lows, so CGC maybe pulling a VWAP rejection. It's just a little bit low in the range for me. DCPH still breaking down here. If AMD can get up to 48, I'll use a risk of 60.
All right, guys, got an early position here. JD risking off of 48 and 49.
Remember the recorder. I gotta start mine too. There we go. Yeah, I can throw you up while I'm waiting here.
All right, guys, looking for JD to come and not get really above this. This is my risk right above that.
There we go.
All right, looking for this crack right here.
Yeah, there's the bounce on Rio. Called that one out. Just don't know if I want to take a long play with the SPY dropping like it is. LK, CGC, DCPH, and Roku. Look at Roku get hit here.
All right, guys, I'm about to take first profits in this first move here. Boom. Took it right there at 23s there, guys. Now I have $61 on the day. Good move here for JD, guys. About to take another 150 off here.
Nice work, brother. Nice trade.
Boom. Took another 150 off there. Paid myself $85 there, guys. Now I have only 50 shares left. Let it go down to the low of the day, and we'll take the rest of it off here. Look for the bounce back to VWAP. All right, guys. It looked like it was holding there at the low of the day. It really quickly came to 30.15s. So I just took the rest of it. $93 paid there. Let's go ahead and try to use that to our advantage and not to disadvantage. So now we need to look for A-plus setups that we can get back into.
Nice trade, bro.
Yeah, just trying to take a little bit more of a base hit approach. Been noticing summer months have not been continuation months, so I'm down for just taking these kind of really quick snap in, snap out trades as long as it's to the range.
Right. I agree with that for sure. That's kind of I've been taking some base hits too. I think it's just
That kind of
the
market.
liquidity. Yeah, the liquidity in the market's just not the greatest. And so,
OSTK, I missed that little bounce to VWAP. I was looking for that stock to bounce. It did a really nice bounce there really
ooh,
quickly and
yeah,
then
look at
just
that.
faded.
Yeah, that was a beautiful
Another
fade.
beautiful one that I missed earlier was KSS. I know someone mentioned it in the chat early today to watch for that, and it was a beauty.
Sorry, I forgot to get my screen back. There we go. All right.
No stress, guys. I'll let JD test up here. If it can test to break out, but then just completely fail at 40s, I can reshort it.
Yeah, I'm looking at AMD again if I can get up there. But yeah, that OSTK was a beautiful fade too.
Yeah,
Roku as
a
well.
nice one too was Kron. I was looking at Kron to bounce there. It did a nice fade from the 80s. You could have risked right up there to 85, 5-cent risk, and then a quick move down to 12.60, 20-cent gain for a 5-cent risk. What do we call that, guys? We call that 4-to-1 all day, baby, all day.
All right, here goes Roku here, getting up to. If we can get up to 131.50, I'll take that for sure. It's climbing back up there now. It's got to break the $0.50, but Roku's starting to get up there. DCPH and AMD are all interesting to me to a certain extent. It just depends on what the market does.
Watching EMPH here. I'm going to watch the volume that gets filled at 30. It's going to be key here. There was a lot of volume that got in here at 940, so it's kind of holding me out right now because the stop out is up there to 30, 34 real quickly.
So the SPY is rebounding here. It's about to test the VWAP. It's up to 284.20s. VWAP is at 70s for the SPY, and so the SPY is moving up there. I don't mind Roku if it can get up there though. It just depends. Same thing with AMD. Just got to get actually up there though. I don't want to take that one early. DCPH is another one, but it's got to get up there too. DCPH is actually more interesting here too.
There's the EMPH up there. Trying to see where it's going to stop so I can take a trade on this one. It doesn't look bad. I think it could swing right back underneath 30s, but I'm going to let it build here and see if it holds this resistance that I drew out.
All right, I just shorted into this on DCPH, but I got a pretty bad fill here. Wanted it up there, but actually my fill wasn't bad. It's just the spread, looking at it. See, there's 50s. Yeah, it's just the spread that's getting me here. We got to get that bid up there.
It just took off the 30-20s for EMPH. I want a new candle to come, try 30-20s, and not break out 30-20s. When it rejects that, I'll go ahead and I can short there and risk off of the 30-30s or even 33. That would be the level that the chart shows. So that's going to be a 13-cent risk, but this does have potential to come down 60 cents.
Here, Roku's getting interesting here too. I'm gonna put up this so I can look at both of these. I'm in DCPH here. Also just depends on what the market does here. Roku's up there. I like the risk of 21, but it's about $1 risk there. See if I could find a better risk level, maybe 87, so 50-cent risk or so. And the SPY's up to the VWAP, which is what we're getting. That's how we're getting some of these bounces. It's just the SPY being up there. I don't want to get caught in a squeeze up on the overall market. I think DCPH, I don't know how closely it's going to follow the market today, but
There's EMPH all the way up to my risk. It's bouncing off the risk there right now.
look at OSTK come up there.
Yeah, I'm watching both of those. Those look good. I just want to see some kind of rejection in the price action. Kron did a beautiful move. It didn't look back. Got to maybe stick to a little bit to our cannabis ones, man. They were really good in play.
Yeah, I've forgotten about him.
Yeah,
lately.
Kron was a beauty. ACB, I think, did a nice fade too. Well, didn't get up there. APHA, better one. All right, guys, stock getting huge volume right now. I'm seeing big volume get bought up there. 590s is RLGY, guys. Keep this one on watch through 6. I see big volume at the close. I see big volume at the open. We're talking 17,000 shares going through on one order, and then all I have is a bunch of green at 87s, at 90s, at 92s. So you guys can keep that one on watch at least. Wait till it really gets that momentum, but definitely a good watch.
OSTK is up there now. I don't mind that 70 risk, so it's about 10 cents. Maybe let it test 75. Let's see what the spread is.
Yeah, I don't trust EMPH. I'm leaving EMPH alone. Just broke through the resistance.
Yeah, SPY is actually pulling above the VWAP now. Yeah, there goes OSTK, so maybe a good thing I didn't take it. I was getting interested in it, but that squeeze once it hit 1660 was just too much, so glad I didn't take it. Still looking at Roku here if it can break down below the VWAP, but gonna watch the overall market here to see what happens.
All right, guys, looking at Square here, potential entry is 62.10, risk is 62.20. Trying to let it get up there, though.
All right, there's 15s. I just never got big enough sizing with this one to really take my swing with it. Beautiful.
Overstock getting huge amount of volume there, breaking through VWAP.
Just took half of my position off on DCPH. And we're getting a really nice breakdown. Beautiful fade so far with this one down to the 80s here.
Go work.
Thanks, bro. All right, I'm going to get out there. I got out right before that bounce back. So $26 gain. I'll take it. Should have taken the big sizing like I wanted, but I got a cushion on the day now, so maybe I can take some bigger swings now. But beautiful fade for DCPH. Got in right around this resistance area and was able to write it down, so I'll take it. SPY fading back down here too. And now, I mean, if OSTK breaks underneath the VWAP and gets down to 50 and then bounces to 60, I could use that 80 level as risk and then giving myself a reward target of, at least 20s, maybe, 1620 or so. And so that would give me a reward level of 40 cents and a risk level of 20 cents. And so it's 2-to-1 reward to risk. Not too bad. I gotta keep pushing with bigger sizing, man. That's the biggest thing I gotta do here. Yeah, well, Mr. Bo, brother, we got a scanner stream up here as well. So we got people on the scanner stream, and so if you want to check out the scanner stream, if you're in the day trading stream, you can keep both of them up. That's what we've been doing, is keeping both of them up. But there's the link to the scanner stream here. And then if you're in the scanner stream and you want to watch his day trade live, which we're doing right now, we got the volume working for both of these. If you want to watch his day trade live on our live trading stream, I'll post this link here as well.
All right, ACB getting back up there. 580s would be an entry. Risk would be 585s. I'm going to wait for it to get through the 580s. I see a lot of volume as it approaches it, so give it a chance. All right, guys, starting to get interested here on Square as it keeps building this kind of pattern here. I want to see it push up there to maybe 10s and then reject. Just got to keep an eye on it.
So yeah, got out before this squeeze up for DCPH. Biggest issue with it was the spread, but I did what I wanted with it, so. Alright, so we are getting that move for OSTK back down there. RKDA is breaking highs here too. What was the other one I was watching this morning that was tradable? Alright, so with OSTK, if we get a bounce up to 60, like I said, I can use that 80 level as risk. Only issue is the squeeze we got this first time for OSTK here. This is usually the bounce I would short into.
All right, we got that push up there to 10 that I wanted to see from Square.
Alright, I'm jumping in with 200 shares here for OSTK. Just going to look for it to flush back down here. Again, risk level is up here at 1680. I built up some cushion on the day, and so I can try to take some swings here. Rough fill with the overall spread of the stock, but we're going to try to let it work.
All right, going to let Square push up one more time. I'm jumping in, guys.
See if we get that $0.50 break on OSTK is what we want to see.
Be patient with this thing.
Yeah, my risk level is up here, guys. Solid risk level, very defined risk level. Problem is the SPY moving up. Yeah, so that should actually hurt me if the SPY squeezes up like this, but still early on the day. I'm going to try to, like I said, I got to take my swing, and it is what it is. I built up enough cushion to not be super concerned about it either way. And I'm just going to try to see what we can get with it. I could also maybe use this level as my risk at 68 because it does have some volume there. Right around here, 72, 60, 70s. Look at RKDA just wash out there. Look at that reversal there, guys. Wow.
Square squeeze through the 62.10s. So I'm kind of waiting, trying to get close to that pricing so that I could risk off of 62.20s.
We got a rejection there.
Yeah, Square's pushing too much. Can't short it, guys.
Yeah, there's the market reversing here, which should be kind of bad for me overall in this one. Look at the market spike up here. So that should be not great for me overall in the market. Of course, we want to see a reversal, but with the SPY pushing up, it's usually going to pull some high cap stocks like this up as well with it. There's 70s, 71s, 76s. Here's my risk, and I just got to keep it tight here. We're gonna let it test, but we see over 80s flash. I gotta just bail out of this. Oh my gosh, it scared me out. Emotions, man. I got out of it. Oh my
It,
gosh, I didn't mean
it
to.
happens. No stress, man.
I got my hand over the cover button, and so I just kind of jerked a little bit because I was nervous, and it covered the position. $25 loss on the day. I'm not super upset with it, but I'm more upset. I didn't mean to get out there, guys, and so we'll see if that helps me or hurts me. But I really didn't mean to get out there. It tested my risk level up here at 77 really nicely there, actually. So just arrow on my end, but this is what comes when you're trying to scale up a little bit in size. So it is what it is. $25 loss on the day so far. So not too bad. We'll keep moving forward. Looking at LK here. What's going to hurt, though, is if it reverses and comes right back down. I got to go get me some... I'll be right back. I got to go get my CBD E6 set up. Hold on. Look at LK, though, bitch.
I'll take a look. Right now, I'm looking at Kron at VWAP there. Sit down, Hendricks. Stocks are pushing right now. My problem with LK is the volume on the down bars. I don't like it as much.
All right, I'm back. All right, so I'm actually pleasantly surprised to see that OSTK squeezed up because that means that my mistake was correct. So we'll see. I mean, I'm glad that I avoided any bigger potential loss there. But huh.
Looking at Kron right now.
Scaling up is scary, guys. Scaling up is scary. I'm looking at Roku.
It's just how it is, man. Just how it is. It's just a game.
Yeah.
You got to stick to the same trade. And that's why I always say just focus on the share size. Share size is everything. And then cent per trade. That's all that should matter to you.
Yeah, what I probably should do is just hide my P&L so I don't even look at it and I just go
That's
with what
that's
the
a
chart
good
charts.
that's actually a positive thing. I used to hide it. It used to always help me.
Yep.
Just trade per cents.
Right.
If I give up 10 cents, that's fine. I just need to keep with my risk to reward. If I make 20 cents on the next trade, same sizing, same risk, same reward, boom, I'm in the green. So just stick to that, guys. I'm telling you that over time, it pays out, especially if you're an everyday trader. If you're just here for one-time show, then hey, maybe a system isn't for you. But if you're going to be here consistently with us, I can definitely guarantee that a system's always going to help you trade better.
Yep, for sure.
All right, guys, we got that nice rejection off of 1270s there, guys. If we can come back up and test it, I'll go ahead and I'll short.
Yeah, I'm going to look at shorting LK here because 2120 is a really solid risk level there. And so we'll see.
I don't know if I might get it back. 15,000 shares going through there at 1260. Another one I'm watching with the ACB when it rejected off there, 590s. But
All right, I'm in LK. Tried to jump in and get filled at 05 or 06, and right when I jumped in, it dropped down to 02. So not my best entry here, but my risk level is pretty tight. I'm going to keep a risk level of about 18 or 19, so 15, 16 cent, or 18 cent risk or so. This is actually where I wanted to get in right here. Yeah, my nerves are just up there today. I can just feel it.
no stress, dude. Just take it easy. One of the best things I could say is just get hands off for a second. Really focus after your trade. I know
Yep.
you're in LK right now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Getting close to risking me out here. If it breaks up over this 12 level, I just got to jump out. Did it freeze? Oh, no. Okay, good. Yeah, I could just feel my nerves getting there today, man.
That's
Yeah,
normal.
scaling up is not a fun process, but once you actually do scale up, it's much easier. That's the big thing. My max loss is 150, but I need to try to make my wins 300 if my max loss is 150. Like that's the big thing with that max loss.
Big crackdown on PVTL. Big crack.
I'm out. LK broke that level. Just jumped out. So less than $50 on the day. Still early. SINT. Look at that thing go. I think I got out of this one early too, though. Frustrating
AM,
process.
AMD back up there.
Hmm. What's my risk? I could risk off a 30. Really, I could risk off a 38 for AMD, but it's got to bounce back up to. It's got to get back up there. I'm gonna look for some fake out fades now, guys. I think fake out fades have been my higher accuracy setup, and they show a lot of weakness. And so since I've had a few losses, I've had 2 losses and 1 win today. I'm just gonna wait for some of my go-to setups now. I can feel my emotions get up there. I'm trying to scale in with bigger sizing, and I can just feel the emotions and like the nerves. Luckily, with OSTK, it was the right move to get out there, and I actually saved myself a ton of money by getting out at that point. But like I said, I could just feel my nerves getting there.
All
Scaling
right,
up is a
guys. I'm gonna try to get in here on Kron. It's gonna be for 500 shares, and it's gonna be at 66 pricing. If I can just bounce up a little bit to the resistance, what I want to see is it not get above 1270s here. So risk is gonna be really tight. Trying to let it bounce up and fill me. Let's see if I get the bounce. If it just flushes through, I might have missed it by a cent already.
Yeah, I think my nerves have been right today, though. Look at LK squeeze up, so my nerves are right. I got out of that one when I should have.
Yeah. One thing I've been noticing a lot today is bag buyers. Just try to pay attention to them. Seeing a lot of volumes collecting up at the low, and that's always scary. When the most volume collects up at the low, it's not really a point in time where a lot of shorters are getting in. That's usually when kind of what we get bag buyers to step in there. So I try to pay attention to that volume at the low of the day and make sure there's not a huge candle there. I've at least seen through the data that those huge candles at the bottom are really what push the stock back up.
Look
It's
at
kind of that absorption.
look at man. LK got rejected right at that 20 risk level, which is one of the first ones I gave myself. I changed it down to 12 when I got scared. So
All
I
right, I've seen a little bit of a turn here. So I'm going to go ahead and try to
all right.
get into square here if it can make another resistance right here.
Yeah, market's coming back down to the VWAP. LK might be setting up for a fake out fade. We'll see though.
All
DCPH has
right.
been pretty consistent with fades today too.
I don't like kind of this strategy to be a big high risk area. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get in here square and risk only with 200 shares. So limit my risk here so that I can get up there to that 40s and risk off of that 40. So, but if this does get back down, I have room of 20 and 80 cents down. So
All right, I got you up, brother. And remember, guys, hit that subscribe button. We do this live every weekday morning. You know, Mitch and I are really kind of the only people that show everybody everything in these trades. You know, other people stream, but a lot of the time they don't even show you anything. They don't show you their broker or anything like that. They don't show you their P&L. They just say, "Yeah, I'm in this stock," or I got out of this stock." But really, they're just faking it most of the time. So hit that subscribe button. We do this live every weekday. You know, we try to be the realest people out there. So if you also like our scanner streams, we stream those live as well. So hit those subscribe button, guys. Show your support. We definitely appreciate it.
all right, guys, if I see this thing just get pounded through 62.20s, I might hit an ad of 200 shares and hold the rest of it break even. I like how there was a lot of volume there. You saw how the volume increased there? So it's giving it pressure to either break out here or just tumble back down.
There goes AMD, unfortunately. All right, now we got the drop on LK here. And so if LK bounces back to the VWAP, I'll probably consider it because it's going to be setting up for a fake out fade. It all is kind of dependent on what the SPY does here as well.
There you go. That's a good price action there. Let's see if it gets scooped up here or just gets tumbled down. Getting scooped up right now. Let's see if the shorts jump on it now.
All right, I'm in LK with just 100 shares this time. Gonna see if it works out, but got a pretty tight risk of about 15 cents with a solid reward level too. Look at AMD fade again, man. There's a reason I watch AMD every day is because it fades beautifully a lot of the time.
Yeah, that was a beauty.
Yeah, there it goes.
I know how that can feel.
Yeah, man. It is what it is. Like I said, if today does end up to be a losing day, it's gonna be my first losing day in gross profits all week, and so I can't get too greedy. But
Yeah, don't stress it too much, brother. You've been trading well.
Yeah, I just gotta scale up, man. That's the biggest thing. If I could scale up, I'd be happy. But it's just those emotions, man.
I agree with you.
All right, I'm gonna add another 100 here to LK now that it fell back below the VWAP. I'm just gonna risk off of that 2120 level. Trying to do my best to scale up and keep a consistent size with all my trades instead of taking one big and then one small. We'll see if it works out.
All right, guys. Might get stopped out here. Just got to hold to this kind of last high here, which was 41, 42s. So anything above 42s will get me out. Rejecting there off of 62.40 again, building a lot of momentum. So if we do get this breakout, we have to get out. Have to respect that. If we get a breakdown, it's going to look good also. But we have to respect the limits here.
All right, there we go. We got a drop here. We'll see if we get a break in LK under the whole dollar.
All right, got to be careful here, guys. Going to get tested. Squeezed. Out.
Small loss, good risk reward on the day, brother. So
yeah, that's how it is. I gave myself a shot. I think it was a good area to take a shot. It had an 80-cent profit, 20-cent risk, 4-1. I'll take that again if I have another option.
Yeah, for sure. AMD's moving back up there too. What is DCPH doing? I was watching DCPH all day. Ah, man, look at all the fades in DCPH today, man. That's the one that really hurts, I think. Because I traded it once already, and then I forgot about it, and it moved back and pivoted back and then followed through with 2 more VWAP fades.
Yeah, that's the hard thing of watching a lot of stocks. You know, it's usually one that you're just like, man, that was obvious. What was I doing?
Yep.
The one that I'm seeing for your revap reject trade is AMAT.
Yeah, I'm in LK again for the fake out fade if we can get it to move back down with a risk of 2120 now.
Okay.
It's set up for it. That's all I can really ask for.
Yeah, that's all you really can.
We got RKDA, which is testing the lows now. And I think a lot of this is just dependent on what the SPY does today. I like the pattern though, for sure, for LK. It's just not one I typically trade as much. Roku, man, Roku's also doing the same thing here, and this is one I've been watching all day for this setup. But it's just, where's my risk? I'd have to use like 132.50 as risk. So that's about 90 cents of risk, and then
I've been avoiding my baby AMRN. What a fade.
from 60 down to But it's about a $2 reward, so it's a 90-cent risk with a $2 reward on Roku. So it's just about what kind of sizing I want to take with that. Let me see. So I guess 50 shares, maybe. Risk about $45 a piece. I don't know if I want to take it now that it's above the VWAP. We'll wait.
ACB squeezing there up there.
Yeah, what are the cannabis stocks doing today? I know I saw some.
ACB's looking like Square. Looking like exactly like Square.
Look at Kron, man. Kron might be a fake out fade here. This is what a fake out fade looks like. And it's got an obvious risk of 168 or so. I mean, look at Kron now.
The only thing I'll say before you get into Kron is the concern for me that I've been mentioning. The big bars at the low. This is what I've been seeing on multiple stocks. Big bars at the low. Let me see if I got it in Square also. Square wasn't the biggest. That's why it doesn't seem too bad, but it had a big volume there when it tested my limit. Seeing a bounce back right now.
Yeah,
SPY holding. SPY holding here. SPY holding. I think we need to see the SPY reject from these resistance that it was trying to create at 286. Because if it gets volume here at 286, guys, I could see it bouncing immediately up there to 287. And then if we get to 287, the levels it could be one of those real bullish days. And one thing I will mention, if we look at the news articles and news headlines, we went from, I think, when was it?
All right, I got stopped out of mine. Down 86 on the day. Let me see what I took. Yeah, it's $61 loss. I think I only lost about $30 on that last one. But yeah, we got the SPY squeezing up, which didn't help. You know.
Yeah, this is what I'll talk about. Tuesday, we got news articles posting best SPY day of the year, 2019. Best SPY day. And the next day, worst Dallas day of the year.
Well,
worst down day of the year.
Well, it wasn't all year. It's
no, that's what they said. 800 points, the biggest down move of the year.
Rough, man.
And so the flip, that's what I want you guys to notice is there's a lot of up and down right now. So you just got to be careful. Protect the account when it's not going right. And when it's going right, then you can, start taking some more swings. Noticing today, the fades just aren't working. Even my JD trade that I made money, if I would have held that, I would have been in the red also. So you look at my JD trade, it broke down, but it immediately scooped at the support, went right back through the highs.
Yeah, I just got a lot of fake out fades that faked me out, ironically enough, with those two. So I think it is what it is. I took my shot with big sizing, but this is typically what happens when I use bigger sizing is I'll take bigger sizing, take a loss, and then go back down to small size. I do it every time, and that's the
stick to it, man. I know you got this, John.
Well, that's the system I'm in now, or cycle.
I think we've all, especially the OGs, have seen you in the trade and trading these last, let's say, 3-4 months, and you've been truly consistent. You even created your own strategy through your consistency, and right. I think it's just going to be a matter of you kind of going through what's called the growing pains at first, and then you should get a swing back up. You swing, and then when that swing should come, you should push way past your profits. Right. I think the data's there. It's just going to be you just sticking to the trade.
Yeah, it's just we'll see what happens. Like I said, I don't mind taking a $150 loss today as long as I can keep consistent with that size, and I know I can. It's the mental side that gets me the most,
I agree.
Especially it's like all this week. This is my first losing day this week, and it's the first day I've actually had the guts to take bigger sizing, and so it's like, it is what it is. It happens so much, man. And it's ironic at a certain point because it's like I'm super consistent leading up to the day I use big size, and then the one day I'm like, well, I'm gonna use big size today. I just get hit, you know. And today's not even bad. $86 loss is actually very manageable for me. So I'm not even really worried about today. What I'm more worried about is that I continue to try to use larger sizing, and I try to make it as consistent as possible with larger sizing. Because if I don't, I'm never going to grow. If I stick with 100, shares all the time, even if I'm as consistent as I have been, my account's never going to actually grow any. So the big goal here is just to stick with the big size and actually try to maintain with larger sizing, because I've shown I have consistency, and I've streamed it all live, which is even cooler for me. That I streamed me pulling this account into the profits and building it up. And so the big step now is just to
Mm.
take some larger swings, build up
Alright.
build up some money.
Seeing Head and Shoulders here on JD, guys. Head and Shoulders there. I almost took 54s. I tried to snap on it. I didn't get it, and it looks like it's going to fade already. Head and Shoulders pattern. You see that one on JD?
Uh, Somewhat on what time frame?
You could look at my screen. You could show my screen. I have it drawn out.
There you go.
So you got the left shoulder at 9:48. You got the head at 10:01, and then you got the right shoulder right now at 30:60, and it happened at 10:15. So up, boom, comes down, tries to break out, pulls down, tries to break out again, can't do it, gets a smackdown right back down to support. This is going to be interesting if we can get up there to 3060s. If it can, I'll take the trade and risk off of 3070s.
All right. Well, Kron came back down to 1250s, but I didn't end up taking it. I'm gonna try to get in on a bounce if it does bounce up there to the 1260s.
The real key thing for JD is that it has resistance here. Yesterday's high was 3070. So yesterday's closing price, I'll put it up here, is right here, where I'm going to risk off of here, guys. If you look at the daily chart, it looks good to just kind of reject here and get back down to maybe 28s. Let's see what happens here. You think the SPY will reject? Starting to create a high there. Like we talked about the resistance there at 286.
All right, so I'm in Kron here with 100. Wanted to get in at 1265. And I think I actually like it because the risk is super defined at 1270. I'm also looking at DCPH here, but I'm only in with 100 shares at this point. Want to average into this one at 1263 or so. It's down to 58. So like I said, I'd like to add a little bit more to Kron. Look at LK. LK's breaking highs here and squeezing up. DCPH is also another one that I'm into. Hold on, let me put myself back up here. And I'm still looking to add to Kron if it can get up there. Wanted 1265s or so, but just hesitated with it. DCPH is another one I'm interested in. Gonna look at DCPH. I gotta figure out what kind of share size I want to take with this one. I could use a risk level of 51. And so I like to get in at around 35 or so my risk is super tight here. But there's also some resistance probably that's going to be here at 36.30. All right, so there's 30s on DCPH. I'm still going to look to get in with 100 if he can get up there. It's also the third test, though. And so, let's see. I'll try to get in with 75 here on DCPH. Oh, wait. And see if it sticks to that range or not. And maybe we'll get a bounce back in Cron. I think I might be chasing a little bit here with DCPH just because it's already faded 1, 2, 3 times already. And so probably not going to be as favorable here.
Being a little hesitant in JD here.
There's 30s. So yeah, like I said, I'm still looking at, let me try to make this so you guys can see both of them. Or DCPH. There we go. All right, there's 59. So I may get to add the Cron here. Gonna add, let me see, get 100. I'm gonna add a little bit more to Cron here, so I'm in with 200 now. And DCPH, I'm in with 75. So yeah, so basically what we got here with Cron is the fake out fade setup, and what that is like you get a squeeze above the VWAP here, you see it up to 1270, and then you see it come all the way back down to the bottom of the range at 1255, and then make that bounce right back up there to 1265. That's the fake out fade setup, and it's tough here. It's the good thing I like about this one now though is that it put in two obvious highs up there at 1270, and so I just have a really obvious risk level.
All right, guys, back in short JD here, guys. Risking off a 3070 here, guys.
Cron getting back up there. Going to add a little bit more to it here. In with 300 shares now. I'm not going to add to DCPH. I don't like that one as much. That one's just squeezed up a lot already. We do have some solid resistance above it here, but I got to be real about it and not get too... not marry this thing too much here. I just don't want to get caught in a squeeze over that 1250 level is really what I'm trying to avoid.
Trying to get through this one candle here on JD, and I think I should get a good move after this. Just can't let it rip past 60 here. Shouldn't really rip past 60 here. Quick reject to the 50s, and it'll be looking good for us.
DCPH is getting very close to risking me out of this thing. I don't want to get that squeeze above it. Too big of a spread, unfortunately. But Kron's working out really well, at least. See if we get that breakdown. Maybe add 100 more shares. My average is 58.5 with Kron, so see if we get any more bounce up there. I can get a little bit better average with it.
AD testing here, up there to 62s. Don't want to see big volume come in here at 63s. Seeing volume step in there. About to step out of here, but I don't see a quick rejection here.
GERN. Yeah, I actually used to trade GERN a ton. GERN used to be one of those ones where I would fade it all day. Somewhere along the line, it lost its volatility, and so it's not as active anymore. But it's what I used to trade all the time. Probably down around $100 on the day or so now. Let me see. Got about 50 more. Yeah, 95. I got about 50 more of my max loss. Just be careful because Maddie disconnected the internet right there.
All right, nice hard rejection there on JD, guys.
Are you in, JD?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here, I'll throw you up. My trade.
Yeah, I got in there at 59 for the head and shoulders pattern. There you go. Looking good here. Looking for a bounce to add. Can I get 57s? All right, let it test here a little bit. All right. Hit the ad there, guys. Hit the ad now in 400 shares at 57. Risk is above that last high, which was 65, so 66 will get me out. I don't want to see big volume jump in at 30.60s. That could also get me out. What I want to see is big volume jump in at 30.50s. That will show this stock really getting knocked down.
We got DCPH that squeezed up to 80 or 75 or so. And so if it comes back down, it may be the fake out fade setup. I'll still watch for that.
You know, trading's kind of funny, John. You know, there's days where, you know, I'm at my max loss and you're 100% accurate. And then there's days that, you know, I'm doing okay. And then you're battling. And that's how trading goes. You know, I think, you know, it's just a big rush of emotions, that roller coaster ride.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I think there's moments that it's like we talked about, I think, in the waves of trading. You just have to kind of know where you're at in your wave. Sometimes you have that uplift in your account. You can clearly see it. And then there's days that I know someone in your chat said the other day, kind of this feeling where you feel like you just can't string two trades together. Every single time you take one good trade, the next trade goes against you. And those are moments of trading. And the real key is just controlling the emotions of it. You know, it's one thing that I definitely need to work on. I think, you know, I have really good pattern recognition a lot of the times. The real issue I have sometimes is just controlling that kind of missing. I have a lot of FOMO that can build within me. And noticing your weaknesses and strengths is really what trading's about. And it can help you improve.
Yep,
The
for
more
sure.
honest you are with yourself, the better you will get.
Right, 100%. All right, let's
Look
see if
at
we can.
Dish. That was an interesting fade. I didn't think that one would fade, but it faded really nicely.
Yeah, the volume's just so low on that one. That's
Yeah,
the only
so
thing.
low. It's weird, right? It's a
Yeah,
weird chart.
yeah, for sure. It's just it's well, the gap down's making it look even more weird. The gaps from yesterday, that one makes it look even more funny.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna take a little bit of profit here, guys, as we hit revap. All right, guys. Ah, didn't go through there.
Yeah, AMRN is there, and look at AMRN's fade today. I completely missed that one, man. That one
I
faded
told you
beautifully.
my baby did it,
Yeah,
and have not paid attention to her at all.
I like it. I don't mind it here because you can use 85 as a risk level.
I think she's gonna leave me, man.
She might. Let's see, what's my risk? 85. Yeah, I'll hold 100 shares of this one. On AMRN, it's up there. Just gonna risk off of that previous high at 86, so risking like 11 bucks. No, I think Mitch got disconnected. Oh no, you didn't. I can still hear him. Mitch, you're still there. Oh, I guess Mitch got disconnected on Zoom. Alright, I think Mitch got back up. You back up?
Yeah, I'm back up.
Okay.
Getting tested here though. Looks like I was able to take out that 200 profit. Did go through. At least that's a good sign. Let me let this go up to my risk. All right, back up here. All right, let's draw this head and pattern. Head and shoulders right here. Nice rejection there. Nice candle.
Alright, there goes Kron. We'll see if we can get the flush down here. It's battling this area now. We just want to see it break under this and move back down to the 40 level, maybe.
I want to see big volume step in this stock at 30.50s, guys. Knock it down to 30.40s, and then we can really get down there, right back down to the 20s. Just going to relax now, look at other trades, see if there's anything else setting up. This trade is it's going fine. Just got to pay attention to it. Make sure it doesn't get above 60s now and holds.
Look at that quick drop for Kron there. Quickly drop down to 48.
That
See if it
you
holds.
got 16,000 shares going through there at 53. See that big share size going through there for you. Yeah, I mean, look at CGC. Big
Yeah.
range, hard to trade there. I think ACB a little bit easier, but definitely the easiest stock to trade in the cannabis sector today, Kron.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, testing these 60s again, guys. Don't want to let JD break out here. All right, guys, not going to let it get past this 65 here. 65 will determine that squeeze spot. '64s, 65 showing. See if there's anything that fills at 65. Small orders going through there. I'm out. So that 65 touch, maybe could have hold that, but that's not the pattern, guys. I'm going to step out of that, not risk anymore. Risk what I made back. So I cut the same amount that I lost there. So good trade overall. I'll take that execution. All right, going to be looking for another trade here. Let's go ahead and look at through some stocks. If you guys want to mention some stocks in the chat, go ahead. One thing I will mention is you guys don't know if my screen's still up, but
No, here, my bad. Here.
no, you're good.
Okay. Yeah, Kron is squeezing up on me here, so we'll see if it comes back down. As long as it maintains that resistance at 61, I think I'm okay. AMRN is alright as well here. Only holding 100 shares of that one.
I see mad support, John. Mad support.
And which one?
From the chat. They all know you got it, bro.
Oh. Yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I thought you were talking about support, like in a stock. Yeah, I mean, I'm alright. Like I said, I'm up like, in gross profits, I'm up like 1,500 or so in the last 30 days. And so it's just, it's
Yeah.
time. It's time. And so these don't get to me too much. It's just, it's the cycle that gets to me where it's like I scale up, take a loss, scale back down, scale up, take a loss, scale back down. And it just happens.
Yeah.
It's never, I can't ever kind of hold it and continue to like maintain that bigger sizing. I can never go on a good swing once I scale up. Basically, I can never scale up and then maintain that because every time I scale up, I take a bigger loss. Probably has to do with my emotions running high as well.
It's just a threshold. It's the next level. We'll
Yeah.
get you there, you know?
All right, I'm gonna add a little bit more here to Kron actually. So 500 shares.
I think it's the next level, you know, just like my next level would probably be learning how to get through the hesitations.
All right, I'm gonna add a little bit more to AMRN here as well. Both of these are pulling fake out fades, what I call fake out fades. And so I don't mind adding a little bit more to both of these. Like I said, I'm trying to maintain with that bigger size, guys. That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to, if I take 150 or really a $200 loss in a day, I'm not going to be too upset. The big thing is I just need to learn to stick with larger sizing here. I cannot be a wimp about it anymore. I've been trading small for years now, and I need to be consistent with larger size here. I can't keep trading small like I've been doing. I have to, even if it hurts to take some bigger losses, I have to stick with the larger sizing and try to ultimately, try to actually start making some money with this account because that's the goal, and I'm consistent enough to actually do it, at least per my stats. Been months where I haven't had a losing month in a long time, and so again, I just gotta focus on keeping those gains consistent and not getting too scared in trades and focusing on sticking to my levels and really trying to make them work. That's the goal. All right, there's 54s for Kron, 53. I could take a little bit off there. It dropped down to, it bounced right back. Still holding 250 shares. I'll add the sizing back if it moves up. Frustrating. Wanted to get out at 53, got out at 55 instead. Still holding 250 shares though, because I scaled in with large enough sizes. AMRN's looking solid.
Trying to find another trade here.
Look at CGC for a rejection, or LK for a rejection. Both of those look good. Hey, thanks guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, there's 53s. This is what I wanted to originally get out on for
Walmart. Nick is calling out that Walmart. I see you, Nick.
And one that if I can get a better fill on, I'll take DCPH again if I can get a better fill. I'll also add to AMRN if we can get back up to the 75 level. Don't know if I'm ever going to get that, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, I might be done for the day.
SPY's just super choppy today, man.
Yeah, I've been seeing it. And so,
Just sideways.
I like to look at it on the hourly chart.
Right.
And the hourly chart shows pretty much nothing.
Yeah,
like no range.
It's just sideways.
Yeah.
You can see it here. Well, I don't know if you guys can see that. No.
Yeah.
Here, you guys can see it here. And just look at the... One way you can tell if it's choppy or not is if it doesn't maintain in any direction. So, like, basically, it's not maintaining above or below the VWAP. It's staying right around the VWAP, and it's just maintaining, crossing over and under it, over and under it, over and under it. That's when you know the market's choppy, because it's not picking a trend. It's just staying neutral, up, down, up, down, up, down, over the VWAP. So that's what we're getting today. All right, AMRN's looking good. Going to take off half of it here, and then just add the sizing back if it can move back up. And remember, guys, go check out TradeNet if you haven't already. If you want to use the same platform and broker that Mitch and I are both using, go check them out. It's completely, it's one of the ways where you can day trade with no PDT rule, actually be able to short stocks, get a significant amount of buying power, have pretty cheap commissions, as well as get access to a trading chat room, demo account, and trading course, and you get all of that for less than $400. I think it just makes sense. It's one of the ways new traders can really get involved with the market for cheap. Their base package is $399, and with that, you get $14,000 in buying power to trade with. There's no PDT rule. You can day trade as much as you want. If I use less than 300 shares, my commission is like $4 or $5 for a complete round trip. It's one of the ways I'm so used to taking small sizing, because on there I can without burning my account with commissions. And so if you want to check them out, I'll post this link. Great way to help support the channel. And there's the link for that as well. I'll put this in the scanner page as well. Also, you might as well try the challenge as well, guys. The challenge is completely free to enter. And basically, the way it works is they give you a demo account to trade with for a few days. So they give you a $10,000 funded demo account, and you have 5 trading days to make $500 in net profit while following the rest of their rules. If you can do that, you win a free package on TradeNet. And so, like I said, it's completely free to enter, and you're not going to lose anything. At the very least, you're going to get a demo account for free for a few days to trade with. And so I think it just makes sense. It's one of the ways that you can test out the platform, see if you like it before you really get involved with it and stuff like that. And so there's that link in the chat as well.
Definitely, guys, check that out. We've had a couple of guys actually win it in our chat, so we definitely know that you can and can win this challenge. So let's go ahead and see some more winners. I can definitely expect to see more winners, and we're going to go ahead and look out. Another thing you can do is through our Discord, you can actually contact TradeNet through our Discord and try the student challenge.
Yeah,
I
that's
think this
still
is
going
an
on,
important one.
Or it might be over today. I'm not sure if it's over today. But yeah, if you reach out to Allison in our Discord, she, instead of trying to win if you can make $1,000 in net profit during those 5 days, you actually win a student account, which is valued at like $3,000. And so you got the chance to win that too. You just got to join our Discord, and I'll post that link here as well if you want to check that out. Great way to help support the channel either way, guys. And so here, let me get this up.
Yep. Our Discord is where you can reach out to us 24/7, guys, and that's really what I think the Discord is the best for, is if you guys have questions or you're learning to be a beginner trader, if this is what you guys want to do, go ahead and reach out to us, ask questions, we'll get back to you. And there's a bunch of what we call OGs in the chat. They're always on there, willing to help out also, and I think we can always learn from each other. That's really where this channel started from, and where it's going to keep going.
Right, for sure. Yeah, guys, and do y'all have any topics that y'all want to see videos of? Any specific topics you want to see us make videos of? Let us know. You know, we're down to give the people what they want. So if you have any specific topics you want to see, let us know. I feel like I'm about to I might start trading some penny stocks again. Since they've started to move, I've really thought about opening up a Ustock trade account. And so would you guys like to see that? Us trade some penny stocks on Ustock trade? I've really been thinking about that. It should be fun. It's been a while since I traded penny stocks. All right, I'm still in Cron. Both of these trades have worked out fairly well so far. Just looking for this break here. If we can get a break down to 40, I'll be really much happier with CRON. And AMRN is working out wonderfully as well here, especially with the SPY, the drop in the SPY here. I'm also really considering DCPH, honestly. I'm really considering it again here for a fake out fade. The issue is the spread, but right now the spread is only about 10 cents, which is not that bad, really. And I could use a 50 reward target. The spread just got worse right when I said that, too. Ah, man. Was really close to it, but spread just got worse when I said it. But Cron is continuing to drop. And like I said, if you guys have any specific videos, like styles y'all want to see, let us know.
Interesting stock I'm watching right now, RKDA. Man, this one likes to do what's called an algo wash. I've heard about this kind of concept where the algorithmic kind of trading has been doing this kind of breakout, then a complete wash down, and then a breakout again. It's really, really hard to trade. The reason why is that it uses supports and resistance very well. The stock can go up the market makers will bring it right back down to support, take all that volume, all that money into the stock, and then they'll bring it right back up. This way, they're trapping longs and shorts right now. This was the pattern I've been seeing in RKDA, and just watching and paying attention to it. We got the same kind of pattern today. So I'm just paying attention to it. I'm not going to trade it, but it's just something to watch and start noticing this kind of pattern where you're seeing stocks make huge range moves. This stock made $1 move up and then an 80-cent move down in one candle.
Man.
That's tough, right? That sounds
Yeah.
tough to trade, right?
Yeah.
So just want to put that out there so you guys can notice it and start looking at other stocks, especially penny stocks, if they're doing this often. This way, we can trade it. The only thing is that we're going to have to stick to the support. You can't just go ahead and try to even VWAP bounce this because you see it flushed right through the VWAP and went straight down to the 820s,
If you
which was
guys
the support.
if you guys do like penny stocks, look at SINT. It's testing the highs now. It's moving up to those highs and starting to test those. And so that one does look interesting. We are getting, let me see. So I'm looking at AMRN here. I did want to add some size back. If I can get up to 70, I'll add some back here. And with Kron, I'm still holding 250 shares left. And I can add back to it on these bounces here. Give myself a little bit better entry here. I added another 100 to Kron, so I'm in with 350 now. And with AMRN, now that we're up there, I can go ahead and add that back. So in with another 100 on AMRN.
Not really seeing anything. I might just call it a day.
Yeah, it might be the right move, and maybe adding to these isn't the most important thing. But again, like if I lose $100 on the day, I'm not gonna be super upset. Even if I lose 150, I mean that's my understanding
Gave
of
you,
loss.
I'm sure you gave yourself a chance to be up 200 by now, and
Yeah, for sure.
that's the important thing is giving yourself a chance. If you give yourself a chance every day, you'll be all right, guys.
For sure.
It's when you start like just completely going
Railing.
off the books, yeah, off
Yeah.
the railing, and John knows about he
We all
talks
do it
about it. It's a
sometimes.
spiral.
Yeah.
It's a spiral effect, and then that's all you really have to catch. As long as you keep trading your strategy, just
Right.
keep going at it. Like yesterday, I was at max loss. I'm still not over those losses of yesterday. But one of the things I really don't want to do today is try to make it back. I can't try to force it back.
It's never gonna
I
work.
can
You gotta.
only, yeah, trade the strategy, right? That's
Right. You
it.
just gotta wait for your setup. If it's there, you take it. If it's not,
Yeah.
you move on with your day.
I'll take $50 and it'll cut the losses from yesterday, and then I can really focus. I gave myself another chance in JD. I gave my chance in Square. The Square trade controlled the risk, understood that hey, this was a stock that was moving really, had a big range, so I didn't want to take the same share size that I took in JD. So I limited the share size. I risked 20 cents instead of trying to do a generic 10 cents. I was risking about 18 cents on that trade, and it just stopped out at the risk, and that's what you can do.
Yep.
You know, sometimes it's going to even go your way after, Square kind of did the move to the VWAP again and is fading a little bit. It could crack down VWAP again, but that's not what you're there for. You take the trade for the plan that you see, the plan that you're going to take, and not what's going to come or come from the trade. I think a
Right.
lot of traders think about, well, I didn't get my reward. You can't really focus on that because if you focus on that, then you're going to be kind of what we call a greedy trader. And the greedy trader never wins because even when they make their wins back, they need to win double as big, and they keep chasing, or they'll double their sizing, triple their sizing just to try to make it back. And that's a recipe for
That's
disaster,
never the right move. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And I've seen it happen a lot. So instead, just realize, hey, I'm going to be a trader. I'm going to be here every day. And that's what we try to show you guys is more the consistent approach versus trying to make it all back in one day or trying to, push those levels to where you lose it all in one
Yep.
day.
For sure. And it'll happen quick too.
How is TradeNet with hotkeys? It's actually pretty
They're
well.
good. Yeah,
Um,
they're actually
one
pretty
of
dope with
the
hotkeys.
one of the things I would say about TradeNet, well, really, it's on Test Trader, the platform. So the hotkeys work just as good as DOS Pro, and that's a real compliment to Tefs.
I gotta get
Um,
hotkeys set up. I don't. I mean,
yeah,
I don't momentum. I don't. I range bound trade a little bit more often, and it's not really scalping too much, and so I don't need hotkeys as much. But I'm
you
sure
know
they
what?
help.
That might be something that we can add to the web page. I'll go ahead and I have some coded hotkeys already for TradeNet. So I'm gonna make like a little spreadsheet, see if we can get it out on the website for you guys, so that if you guys want to just take those hotkeys and use it yourself, you guys can do that also.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Uh, it has a coded element to it, tests, and that's what I like. DOS had the same way, so you can code it yourself. Once you kind of learn the coding, you can do what I call profit target hotkeys. These are really cool. Let's say if you're a long trader and a lot of the times you can't put your order out there to sell and you're noticing the speed kind of breaks out and then you won't be able to sell it. This is what I use profit target keys. So I can put out a limit order on an average price, let's say 10 cents or 20 cents above or 30 cents above. You can do the same way for the short side.
Yeah, it's only on profits when you withdraw, I think. But best thing to do is to reach out to them because I'm not 100% sure either way.
Yeah. So you have to make about, you're going to make a 30% more than your intro price. And then you can go ahead and take your first profit.
Right.
DWT up there at VWAP. Looking at this one. This one looks interesting. It would be a VWAP reject.
All right, so we got a nice move back down to 52s on Kron. So my ads actually worked out wonderfully here. I'm gonna give it a chance though. Maybe take a little bit off here. Just take that share size I added. What am I at? 350. So I could take 100 off here, bank a little bit more, get some profit.
Do some research here. See how the oil business is going today.
See if we get that break under this 50 level that I've been really shooting for here. This is the break under the $0.50 of 1250 that I've been trying to take advantage of. And AMRN is moving back down to the bottom of this range here. It was really which was the whole goal in and of itself for AMRN. And I could probably start to take some profits in AMRN again and just cover around the bottom of this range just like before. And so I'm still holding another 100 shares, just taking advantage of that range. And if it bounces up, I can add back to it and then cover some more at the bottom. So. And unrealized, I'm only down 50 on the day, so I've rebounded about 40% from where I was. Just going to look to see if this keeps working here. Still holding 100 of AMRN, so small, because I think it may bounce right here. And with the CRON, I'm holding 250. But either way, I don't mind adding back to both of these because they've been pretty consistent with their ranges. And so...
Sorry, I'm laughing. Sorry, I'm laughing over here, John. I'm not laughing about you. Just reading some kind of news. The big news this morning was China counters the U.S. tariffs, pretty much vowing to release other tariffs if the United States doesn't meet it halfway on the potential trade deal. And then Trump replies, well, China, frankly, we would love to make a deal, but it's got to be a deal on proper terms. It's got to be a deal, frankly, on our terms. Otherwise, what's the purpose? So just more uncertainty. Doesn't really show one way, but it does show that, there's not really a give and go here. It's both sides trying to negotiate and strong arm each other.
Yep. That's what it is. And, they're both they're both just
causing the markets uncertainty.
Yeah. They're both just broing each other over there. And
yeah.
Let's see what
It's
happens.
gonna be interesting. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to say the least. Um,
All right, we got the market breaking back below the VWAP. This should be interesting for me. All right, James. Later, brother. Have a good day, man. Well, oh man. I'm just trying to be patient with Kron, see if we can actually get the break below the $0.50. I've been waiting very patiently and kind of milking it and adding back and then covering around the ranges. But yeah, guys, go check out Trade Ideas as well. Like I said, they do have their test drive going on right now where you can get a week of them for only $8. And so I think it makes sense, guys. I think it makes sense. Go check them out. There's the link for that. Use promo code BT15 for 15% off. Let me copy this so I don't have to keep posting it.
Seeing DWT shoot up there to 7. It's looking strong, guys. Yeah, I'm not seeing much out there. I think I'm just gonna call it a day, guys. All right, it's gonna be it for me.
Later, brother.
Good trading today.
Thanks, man. You too, bro.
Yeah, good battles. We'll
Yep.
be in the battles tomorrow. Like
Yeah,
always,
well,
guys.
have a good day, brother.
Take care.
There we go. All right, trying to patiently wait. Like I said, I don't mind adding back to AMRN if it can get back up to 70 and then just try to cover at the bottom again like I did. The market fell below the VWAP again, so hopefully we get some more downward action with some of these. But for now, I'm only down $50 on the day now, so very manageable here. And AMRN's bouncing some, so let's see, maybe add some back here. Added a little bit back there for AMRN. So in with 200 shares now. Don't mind adding some more back and then just kind of keeping this 75 level as my risk or so, right around there. Look at that RKDA fade. I was really, it's a rejection, but that one didn't look bad. Same thing with DCPH. I think it's probably going to keep coming down here. Same thing with Roku, really. Roku's just kind of following the SPY right now, though. There we go. Finally, we get the break for Kron here. See if it actually holds now. Gonna give it that chance now that we get the break. I took 125 off of Kron there. So I finally got the break that I really wanted to here. And really, this is just the market tanking like it is. Not a bad little rebounding day. Like I said the other day, I think I trade better towards the end of the morning instead of at the beginning. Sometimes I'll do okay at the beginning, but most of the time I'm really doing my best at the end, at late morning instead of the beginning of the morning. So been a fun little day though. Kind of got my emotions out of the way and feel a lot better about it now that we have these gains, but Let me go ahead and get out of here for Kron. Ended up exiting out of Kron. Still holding AMRN with 200 shares. Just going to look to take some more off at 58 and just kind of milk and rinse and repeat those. Yeah, trade ideas is super important as well. It can easily pay for itself if you know how to trade. And so it's one of those ways where you can get like super up-to-date stats on stuff. Really, if you look at the scanner stream, I even have a VWAP fade scanner that I use and take advantage of. And so they got a lot of super dynamic customizable stuff. Right, Jesse, it finally picked a direction, man. And it hasn't picked a direction yet. It's just broken well beneath the VWAP, which allowed me to kind of make some money with my trades finally. Still holding, like I said, still holding AMRN, added another 100 shares to it, but was able to rebound some from a pretty rough start to the day with these two trades, and was able to rebound some, which is all I was really looking for. First red day this week, very manageable day so far. I gotta stick with the larger sizing though, guys. That's the biggest thing I need to do is just stick with the bigger sizing. I'll hold the rest of these on AMRN break even. But yeah, guys, like I said, remember to subscribe while we're sitting here waiting. Great way to help support the channel. And if you click the bell for notifications, like if you click the bell next to the sub button, it's going to alert you every time we go live on this stream. And so every time we go live, you'll get a notification and you'll know when we actually do start our live stream up. And something I'm really proud of, guys, is the fact that, you know, people always question whether day trading can be a profitable thing. And I know today's a losing day so far, but I've streamed everything live this week, and this is my first losing day this week. And I think I'm the only person that's actually doing that, Mitch and I, which is actually profitable and streaming it all live so we can't fake it. You know, they got a lot of other streamers and they hide their P&L and they hide their account balance, and they never really show you the truth. Instead, they say, oh, I'm in this stock or I'm already holding this stock, and they never actually show you the truth. Mitch and I just try to be completely transparent with everybody. And the fact that I'm actually profitable and I've streamed it all live for the last few months is something I'm super proud of. And so if you want to see real transparent trading and see what profits actually look like as you're growing and evolving as a trader, watch our stream. You know, we do this every weekday morning and we do it all live, showing our account balance and everything like that. And so we hope you'll join us again. Hit that subscribe button. Now, I'll keep the stream going while I'm still in AMRN. And we'll see what happens here. But yeah, that's something I'm super proud of. The fact that I could actually do it live. And so you know I'm telling the truth because I can't fake it if I wanted to. You can look at my account balance every day. You can follow along with how it's going or how I'm doing poorly. And so, you know, something I'm super proud of. It took me years to be profitable. But you know, my system works. The system of VWAP strategies and risk and reward works really, really well. Again, if you look at my stats here, you can see that I'm actually not that accurate as a trader. I don't mean to kind of dog me as a trader. Let me go ahead and upload yesterday's trades too. Let me select my account. Yeah, you can see me upload yesterday's trades too. I'll just name it yesterday's. And trader view, import. And just so you guys can see this, import trades. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, here, let me fix it. This is the one I just finished, upload, and then you can see this is me. So I broke $1,500 in the last few days. And so, yeah, it's something I'm super proud of. But, yeah, these are my stats. But like I said, if you look at details here, you can see I'm really not that accurate. You know, I'm roughly 55% accurate. But because my profit factor is close to 2 to 1, meaning I'm using close to 2 to 1 reward to risk in every trade I get into, then I can still make these gains doing this. You know, I can still make these gains doing it. And something I'm really proud of, I streamed all of this live. If I didn't stream it live, I posted a recap showing my entire trade log either way in my P&L in the day. So like I said, something I'm really proud of. We'll see if we can continue to scale up. That's why I want to scale up so much, is because if I had taken bigger sizing with half of these, then I would be up thousands on the day. So, or I'd be up thousands in the last few months. And so it's just, it's a process I'm going to have to go through, but it's been fun, man. It's been fun. Look at Kron break, and I talk about this all the time. Like, yeah, I would have loved to hold it for this low of the day break right here, but my strategy is not actually that. My strategy is more so taking advantage of this range right here. This is the range I'm attacking in the trade. That's why you'll see me add to it around the top and then cover around the bottom. Add around the top, cover around the bottom. Because I'm not actually trying to get in on this low of the day break. Instead, I'm just taking advantage of this range in between the VWAP and the low of the day. And that's what I'll do every day, and that's what got me these stats. That's what helped me make this money like I did in the last few months. And it definitely works. You know, it definitely works. A mix of VWAP fades and fake out fade range bound plays is what has been working for me so far in this market. But yeah, that would have been really nice for Kron there if I could have rode that down. Law of attraction, what you put out is what you get back. Yeah, man. And Mitch and I just try to, we just try to give people stuff for free. You know what I mean? Like there's so many scams in the trading world. There's so many gurus out there and just shady YouTubers, shady gurus that are just selling dreams here saying, do you want to make $1 billion in 3 days? Buy my $6,000 trading course and you can make $1 billion in 5 days with my course. Just pay me thousands of dollars first. And that's what you get in the trading world. That's all it is. That's all the trading world is. And so Mitch and I just try to be different, man. We just try to, regardless of whether we win or lose, we're going to show you what it's really like for traders in the market. Look at Roku. Yeah, Roku's just following the SPY. So like I'm going to take it away from AMRN for a split second here. And look at Roku. Roku's just following the SPY. Or look at the SPY and then look at Roku here. Almost identical. These two. Yeah, SPY, Roku. So Roku's just following the SPY really, really closely today. That's all that's going on, really. All right, so we're kind of at the bottom of the range here. I'm going to take this off here, actually, guys, and just kind of wipe my hands and be done with it. Maybe I'll get into anything else. If I do, I'll try to stream it, and if not, I'll record it and show my trade log maybe. But yeah, this is my tickets today. Going to be down a little bit after commissions, but a very manageable day for the first red day I've had this week. So is what it is. I'll probably end up finishing it for today, guys. So have a good day, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Remember, click the bell next to the sub button. If you click the bell next to the subscribe button, it's going to alert you every time we go live. So every time we go live, it's going to give you an alert. Click the subscribe button if you haven't already. Like I said, Mitch and I just believe in transparency. We're just going to show you guys what it's really like as traders, regardless of whether we win or lose. And so we're not going to be those guys on YouTube that don't ever stream and just post constant green days. Like today was green, the next day's green, and they never post their losses. We don't cherry pick our winners here. You see what we do. You see our wins and losses, regardless of whether we win or lose. You know, we're going to be honest with you guys about it. And so hit that subscribe button. Click the bell next to that if you want an alert every time we do go live. And, yeah, that's going to be it for the day, guys. Not bad. I mean, I was down like $90 and I rebounded. I'm only down 33. First red day this week. We'll see if I can close the week out strong. And, yeah, good luck for the rest of the day, guys. What's up, Todd? What's up, brother? Keep doing what you guys are doing. I see future millionaires and you guys along with everyone in this chat supporting one another. I truly believe that. Yeah, for sure, man. And that's what trading needs, man. And it's, like I said, there's so many charlatans in the trading world because everybody's trying to sell something. You know, everybody's trying to sell their course, and so they're going to tell you that they're making thousands of dollars. Everybody's trying to sell their chat room, their alerts, their hot stock picks, and so they're going to tell you they're making thousands. Most of these people are just losing money, And like I said, Mitch and I are just trying to be real about it. And so if you want to see what it's really like, you want to see somebody that streams every weekday, regardless of whether they win or lose, watch us. Hit the subscribe button. And yeah, good luck, guys. Hit that subscribe button. If you want to use the same platform and broker we use, I'll post that link one more time. I really suggest you check out the challenge, though. I really suggest you check out the challenge. There's the link for the intro package for $3.99. But yeah, like I said, I really suggest you check out the challenge. That's going to be completely free, and you have a chance to win a free funded account. So the challenge is completely free to apply to. If you can try it. Basically, the way it works is they give you a demo account. They give you a demo account for 5 trading days, and it has $10,000 in buying power. If you can make $500 in net profit while following their rules, you win a free package. And it's completely free to apply to. And so that's what I suggest you go check out. There's the link for that if you want to see that. There's the link for that. And yeah, guys, good luck for the rest of the day. Go check out Trade Ideas. Another great way to help support our channel is to check out Trade Ideas, guys. They are doing their test drive this week, which you can trade a week of Trade Ideas for only $9, roughly $9. And so go check them out. If you use promo code BT15, it gives you 15% off Trade Ideas packages. And so, yeah, go check them out, guys. Here, let me find. I got. So yeah, use promo code BT15 for 15% off Trade Ideas. I'll post this link in both. And yeah, guys, good luck for the rest of the day. We'll see you all a little bit later. Not a bad rebounding day. If I do get into anything else, I'll try to alert you guys. And if you guys on the skin or stream don't mind me putting up my live trade, if I do get into anything else, let me know. But like always, if I do get into something else, I'll show you my account statement, my trade log, and everything like that. Because I'm not about just cherry picking my winners and only showing them. So if I get into something else, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, good luck, guys. We'll see you all a little bit later. Hit that subscribe button, and yeah, have a good day.